ladies. I'm sneaking a minute at work here to talk to you a little bit about carbs. I meant to do this before yesterday, but I'm sorry I didn't get to it till tonight. The last couple of nights at work have been really crazy busy. So I just wanted to tell you that for a lot of people this is a really hard one, and for me it definitely was a very hard one. Love carbohydrates, and I came from a family where bread was eaten at every meal. Biscuits for breakfast, white bread for lunch, and then usually cornbread for supper. And that's still that way with the rest of my family. But over time I have learned to get away from that habit and to time my carbohydrates differently and choose my carbohydrates differently. And it really is one of the habits that makes the biggest difference for me. So carbohydrate choice and timing and the 80% rule, these are the two that really allow me to have some progress. None of my progress is fast. If I lose weight, it's very slowly, and it's only by being very conscientious with my carbohydrates and how much I'm eating and timing all of that appropriately. But I can do it with this habit, and I know that you can too, and I think that a lot of you are going to begin to see some progress with this, and I'm really excited about that. Don't let it get too nerve-wracking for you. Just simplify it and do a little bit better every day. Work a little bit harder every day toward making the right choices with your carbohydrates or the better choices for you, and making a little bit of progress here and there. And I wanted to give you a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel and let you know that after 2 years of working really hard at managing my carbohydrate intake and manipulating it to allow me to have some progress, I'm beginning to notice over the last month or so that I can eat a few more carbohydrates than I was, and believe me, that's just a few more, but it is more, and my body tolerates that better than it did before. Before I could have one splurge meal in 2 weeks and it would completely stall my progress, and now it doesn't completely stall things. So I'm still not having a splurge meal every couple of weeks. I'm still spacing them out farther, but when I don't, it doesn't completely reverse the results I've had the weeks prior, and that gives me hope. It gives me hope that even further down the line, after I've been doing this a while, my body will tolerate things even better. So the carbohydrate habit is a really hard one, but don't get discouraged. It will give back to you what you put into it, and with time it will change even. And I think a lot of you will begin to see changes in aches and pains that you've had for a while that you didn't even recognize, because I know that I do now. But when I eat a little bit of this or a little bit of that, I'll ache in places that I had forgotten I used to ache. So have fun with this one. Embrace this one. Don't get stressed out over it. If you have questions, ask us what we've been able to do to get through them, because in a lot of ways I think Tony and Krista and I have been there, and maybe we've had to work through it. So post those questions. Be excited about this one. This one's a good one, and I hope that it's